Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing his gospel and truth and his sincerity to the best of their ability given to them by Yahweh Hashem El Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh by Hashem El Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. This is the brother Quanawat from the GMS Phoenix camp, coming back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem El Shai. Lord will, it is edifying. Lord will, it is straight to the point. Hey, but it's going to be a hot summer, man. A very hot and deadly summer. It says summer is coming, and your air conditioning bill is about to go through the roof. For those that are that live here, in Arizona, hey, that air conditioning is crucial, man. The air conditioning is absolutely crucial, in Arizona, especially in the summer months, man. Even in the latter spring and early fall, months, man. It's still pretty hot, right? So I'm going to read this. Go down to the second paragraph. It says food prices are soaring, right? And we see that, hey, fucking eggs went up, man. Like $2-3, in the past couple months. It says so are gas prices, right? Gas prices are skyrocketing as well, man. Everything is ultimately going up, right? Rent's going up, food's going up, gas is going up, But it says right here, it says up next, as Americans prepare for the summer, the cost of air conditioning, right, man? And for those that don't know, in the western part, really the southwestern part of America is in a drought, right? So which means there's it's a lot hotter here than previous years. So water is evaporating. Food, the crops are drying up. So on and so forth. All these things are starting to take place over here. And it's not just over here that's going through like a heat wave, man. You got the Midwest, Texas, parts of the South, like Louisiana, Alabama, so on and so forth, going through sort of and Florida sort of going through heat waves and stuff like that, man. So in the time that we're in and what's going on, hey, people need their air conditionings, man. Especially for those such as myself, and other people as well, other brothers as well. We work outside, we work in the heat, we're exposed to the elements, and we want to be able to come home and come home to some cool air, man. Hey, but there's as we read in this article, there's coming a time where you're not going to be able to do that, man. You're gonna you might have to suffer a little bit, man. Because the the prices for your air conditioning, really your electric, is going to go through the roof, as it was saying, man. And that's going to cause many different things, man. It's going to cause people to have to deal with the heat. It's going to cause people being able to not go to work, because for those that have family, you need your AC, and then at this point, coming to times where you're going to really have to decide, if you're going to be able to, if you want to pay for, your AC, or you want to pay for, gas to get to work, or food in your fridge, and so on and so forth. You're going to start making more and more people are going to start making extremely crucial decisions, man. So you're going to start seeing a lot more, a lot less people on the road, a lot less people going to work, more people either quitting or getting fired from their jobs because they can't ultimately maintain, the inflation that's going on versus, the non-raises that they're getting, because nobody's getting raises, man. These companies can't afford it, because they got to be able to buy the product to keep the people working, this, that, and the third. And, it's going to have people, trying to, quit their job to go find more pay. And, it's this, that, and it's just, hey, we're talking about a little small, snowball rolling down a hill that small snowball just keeps collecting up, the snow and getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it crashes, man. And it's going to be a very deadly crash, man. You know, because especially here in Arizona, man, if people do not have, you know, their a job, you know, to go, you know, to be able to pay for, you know, food or, you know, gas, you know, especially gas to get to work, to be able to pay for rent, to be able to pay for the AC, to be able to pay for food, and you're gonna start seeing a lot more people die off, man. You know, you're gonna start hearing more, you know, in the news and stuff like that. You know, people being found in their homes dead. You know, because that heat done got to them, man. You already have a shit ton of homeless people out here in Arizona in the heat, man. It's already, we just got done with 115, you know, 114. We're still on the 106, 107, you know, 105. So it's still very hot here, man. You know, hey, people are dying of, you know, heat exhaustion, dehydration. You know, hey, how much more when, you know, when prices really start to go up when dealing with, you know, your electricity, man. You know, it's gonna get bad out here, man. I got this precept. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." And we're in the last days, man. You know, how do we know that we're in the last days? Well, Yahweh Shai, you know, had given the disciples, you know, a certain signs that, you know, in this time that we need to pay attention to in order to know that what time that we're in, man. You know, you can go and read in Matthew the 24th chapter, 2nd Ezra the 9th chapter, you know, speaking of, you know, wars, rumors of wars, you know, speaking of uproars of people, earthquake, pestilence, and famines, and all these things are taking place, man. You know, as we live, man, all these things are taking place, and this lets us know what, that we're in the last days, man. We're in the last times, and as we read right here, it says, "In the last days, perilous times shall come," man. You know, which is times dealing with death or injury. You know, hey, we're in those times, man. You know. Well, hey, gas price is cool. You know what I mean? That could go up a little bit. Food price is cool. That can go up a little bit. Hey, but when you're dealing with that AC, and now, you know, because prices for, you know, for your you know, for your air conditioning, your electricity, period, are you know, 200 something bucks, 200, 300 bucks, you know? So things are going to start sky fucking rocketing, man, even more than that. You know, which is again going to have people being, you know, making these crucial decisions, man. You know, a lot of people are not going to be able to go to work no more, man. You know, that's going to affect the economy heavily, man. You know, let me go back. You know, and this is just flowing through the spirit, man. You know, I don't necessarily have too many precepts, man. It's flowing through the spirit. It says electricity prices are up 12% in the past year amid rising inflation, according to May's Consumer Price Index report and first reported by the Wall Street Journal. The year-to-year increase translates to an average $540 in electric bills for American households during the summer months, $90 more per month compared to last year, according to data from the National Emergency Assistance Directors Association. Right, so everything's going up, man. You know, and then, you know, the fact that we're having these heat waves, hey, that's gonna have your AC damn near running full time, man. You know, which is good. That price is gonna go up, man. You know. I drop down. It says rising air conditioning costs are just one of many household necessities that are increasingly impacted by inflation and continue to put financial pressure on American households. Earlier this week, the average price of gas nationwide topped $5 for the first time. Right, the first time ever, man. You know, in history. You know, and here in Arizona, a Phoenix, you know, had hit $5 the first time in American history. Right, and now we're seeing, you know, the national average hitting $5 first time in history, man. You know, so get used to hearing that, man. First time in history. Oh, just set a record. First time record in you know, ever. You know, this and the third. Get used to hearing that, man. Because we're coming into a time where everything, you know, for the worst is going to hit new records, man. You know? We're going to start seeing a lot fucking more, man. You know? And again, this is going to lead to, you know, people losing their jobs. You know, people either losing their homes. It's just all out. You know, all out chaos is about to spring forth, man. You know, to the point where there's gonna be people breaking into people's houses. You know, because again, when your bills go up, you know what I mean, and you're not, you know, you're not getting paid enough. What do? You try to look for, you know, a different job. You know, You try to look for a different job, or you try to work more jobs, you know? Try to work 2 jobs, which then has you more tired, more irritable, you know? So now you're liable, if somebody, rubs you the wrong way, and now you're liable to go off and do something stupid, you know, and leading to you either losing your job or ending up in jail, which then at that point you lose your job. You know what I mean? It's just, again, it's a fucking snowball, domino effect from there, man, So we're ultimately going to start seeing crime start to go through the roof, man, Rand's already going up, people are barely being able to make it, Again, this is going to lead out to all out fucking crime, man, It says in March, a survey from research firm Help Advisor found that 24% of Americans reduced or forewent basic expenses such as food and medicine so they could pay their energy bill over the last 12 months. Right, man? Hey, people are going to be starving, man. People are going to need their medication or, hey, man, just dealing with that starving, man. Just to pay your energy bills. Hey, that's going to have you, going and breaking into your neighbor's house, man, for food, man, That's going to have you. And let's grab these covers. We'll build to that topic, man. This is Ezekiel 4:16, right? And this is all coming from the Lord, man. Yahweh Shem Shai, Ezekiel 4:16. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, which we're seeing, It says, and they shall eat their bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. Right, man? And this is exactly what we're seeing, because of these energy bills, right? And whatever food you do have, and you're going to have to cut down, cut back on eating it, cut back on drinking, because prices are so high, and you don't know when you're going to be able to eat another meal, man, Hey, but once all that food's up and and your next paycheck has to be saved for, for be able to pay rent, pay your energy bill. Hey, well, what's going to happen, man? You're going to go berserk, man, You're just going to say, fuck it, I'm just going to go out there and get it. You're going to start robbing these stores, because even then, for those that have kids, hey, that's it's going to be even worse, man. They're going to make those decisions quick, fast, in a hurry, man. They're going to be, again, they're going to be robbing these stores, and we know soon, dealing with this famine, hey, soon these stores are not going to have no food, man. Soon they're not going to have no food at all. Like 2 Ezra 6:22, man. The storehouses being found suddenly empty, man. Matter of fact, let's grab that, because this is where it's coming to, man. It says right here, 2 Ezra 6:22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right, man. So even if you do get a little bit of money to be able to buy your net, fill up your fridge, or get a few things, hey, we're coming into a time where you're not going to be able to be able to find food, man. Which we're coming into Jacob's trouble, man. Which is going to be a time like never seen before in history, right? It says, verse 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear, and those that dwell therein, the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right, man? Hey, so everything is just going to get worse, man. We're in the perilous times, man. And we're approaching the worst of those perilous times, man. This is why the prophets are constantly telling you, to take heed to what's being told to you, man. Because hey, the words of Yahweh Shem Shai ultimately give you, that wisdom that you need in order to be able to walk, on the correct path in the times to come. Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge, right? Not the wisdom and knowledge of this world, but the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shai, man. The wisdom and knowledge of His word, man. Which the prophets, starting with the elder apostles on down, are giving of Great Millstone on down, are giving you, man. The proper knowledge that you need in order to be able to, walk through these times, man. Lord will unscathed, man. But a lot of people are not taking heed to it, man. You know, we're constantly warning you people, but a lot of you people aren't taking heed to the warning. You know, and that's why, you know, scriptures talk about, you know, that these times are going to come upon you unawares. Luke 21 and verse 35, man. You know, those that are stuck in this world, those that are not paying attention to what's going on. And guess what? The times that come are going to catch you with your pants down, man. You know, and you people need to get prepared, man. You know, for what is coming. You know, hey, even if you don't, you know, you have to understand that there's. I mean, really, you know, if you don't see what's coming, man, you're fucked. You know, because and a lot of people don't, man. A lot of people do not. You know, they're blind, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah said that he ultimately blind them, man. Matthew the 13th chapter, Isaiah the 6th chapter. You know, they're blind, man. They don't understand what's going on. You know, matter of fact, let's grab this precept. This is Daniel's. Again, we're just moving through the spirit, man. Daniel's 12 and what was it, 10? Daniel's 12 and 10. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Right? They don't understand what we're telling them, man. Even if we break it down slowly, you know, to them, they don't understand, man. You know, they'll never understand because it wasn't for them to understand. Therefore, they're going to get caught with their pants down, man. You know. As for those that, you know, are trying their best, you know, to serve Yahweh Shemel Shah, those that are able to receive of this knowledge, hey, guess what, man? We're trying to make our calling of election sure so that way this time doesn't catch us with our pants down, man. You know? Scriptures talk about how the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night, man. You know? Hey, we want to be ready, man. You know? And you have to be ready. This is why you got to watch. This is why you got to pay attention. This is why you got to serve Yahweh Shemel Shai so that way he can put that hedge of protection around you, man. You know? And if you don't, you're ultimately going to be asked out, man. You know? But yeah, man, I didn't want to go into it too much, man. You know, I just want to touch on that, man. Really just, you know, get that out there. You know, what's really going on. You know what I mean? But Lord will is edifying. Lord will is straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bashim Rakakodash, to the Lord, to the apostles. Say shalom till next time.